Hi, Sam here, welcome back to the channel, and today is another gym tour, but first I've got to have a meal because I'm running low and I've got myself a nice giant burrito with extra chorizo and beef, a couple of packs of churros, and the gym tour for today is at Legends in Dalston, so we're going to be heading over very shortly, and it's an arms workout. After the arms workout, which will be biceps and triceps, I'm going to give you a full tour of this gym. So we went to Legends over in Haringey the other day. This is their other gym, and it's down in Dalston, still North London, Hackney way. And gone with the yellow colour scheme again to match everything in there, make the video look all nice. I'm going to get started with this. It's really good actually, get a load of that. Awesome. Just felt like starting like this after yesterday's full day of eating video. You can look at my channel and see the video from yesterday. That was the full day of eating and a shoulders workout. But I've got a playlist for all the workouts and a playlist for all the gym tours. I'm going to cover everywhere good in London eventually, and then a bit further afield as well. If you like all of that, all the proper bodybuilding content, make sure you subscribe. If you think I train hard enough, hit the like. And if you just want to have a bit of fun, a bit of banter, drop in the comments. I look forward to all of that. That went down pretty easily, but kind of messy. And I've just got the churros to put down. I'm quite looking forward to getting in this gym though, because I've literally never been to this one before. But I know it's got a great reputation. I know the other Legends is great. And I expect to find a few things I haven't seen or used before. But it's another fun day out for me, which hopefully makes the content more varied, as I'm putting out a video every day, as you know, and it should make it more interesting if you're just here for the workouts as well as seeing what all these gyms are like in this series. Get started on these. Yeah, these are delicious. They didn't give me any dips though. It was good enough on its own. Anyway, I got these to scoff. I'll be well fed, and then we'll get back on the road and I'll show you Legends Gym. Back on the road, and this place is just down the Ridley Road Market, and I can see the sign from here, just up there. Legends Gym. It's doing the front double there. There's a slight tilt to it, a little bit like Andrew Jack's or something. Anyway, let's find the entrance. I found it. The entrance is just near the back of the shopping centre that comes onto the right hand side as you walk into Ridley Road from the High Street, or I think it's Kingsland High Road. Anyway, we'll hop up there now, see what they got, start a brutal arms workout and review the whole place. So we're in here now. As I arrived, the staff welcomed me. I said, "Nice gym you got here." He says, "Yeah, it's old school." That's great, perfect. And straight away, I love the look of the place. They got all the photos up here, so I'm going to take a proper look at that later on after the workout. Doing the arms, starting on biceps, as that's a priority for me. I know there's going to be plenty here. I've had a glance around. But I'm going to do the exercises that have been working best for me lately. So I'm going to start with the spider curls for that kind of preacher curl angle. Let's get set up now. So I'm starting with the spider curls here, as I said. And I think this is really not an exercise where you need to go too heavy on. And it's one that I definitely recommend if you have problems with preacher curl machines where it doesn't feel like your elbow can really get in the right place. It doesn't feel like it's your biceps doing the work compared to your forearms. This is the problem that I've had. But with this exercise here, it's very focused on the biceps. You don't need to go heavy either. And I'm going to show you a different angle just so you can see the angle that you want the incline bench on to really get the feel of this with your arms hanging in front. So we'll switch for that for set 2 and you'll have a very good view of this exercise if you haven't tried it before. Already, I absolutely love the look of this place. I can see myself coming back. I'm coming for set 2 now. Staying on the same weight, even though it's quite a lot of reps. It's one where I really concentrate, this one. But isolating the biceps, that is hard to beat. It's a particularly nice exercise to start on, these spider curls with the dumbbells, because they really isolate the biceps so much. You're kind of pre-exhausting it before the kind of biceps exercises that are more prone to bringing in the shoulders and swinging about, so your biceps will be pre-exhausted and will give up before all of those other muscle groups, you know, can get more involved and carry you through. I find I get a bit more out of it on biceps on just normal dumbbell curls if I've done several sets of this first, even more on the barbell curl. So yeah, try it first in your routine. Give you a different vantage point of this gym from here. They look to have all of the plate loaded upper body hammer strength stuff over that far side, just beyond me. Have a good look at that and saw at the end. Separate. Obviously doing this with dumbbells, you're forcing each arm to work equally hard. So if you've got any imbalance between your left and right biceps, that'd be another reason to recommend this particular exercise. So I'll get my breath back. We'll set up for a last set, and I'm going to make it a drop set. That's been kind of the flavour of the last week. Overheating already in this place. So get rid of this. Well, it's still going with the yellow, the Legends Day. It had to be red for Bodyworks, yellow for Legends, black and grey for Zone. Just trying to think where else I regularly train that I can colour code here. But I got well into the clothes. When you start bulking properly, you've got the perfect excuse to fix up a new wardrobe. Okay, last set, drop set. Falling into partials now. Woo! So for the next exercise, I'm going to do the other angle where the elbow is behind the body, which is more the outer of the biceps, as I keep emphasizing in these arm day videos. Try it out on a lower incline than normal. It makes the elbow hang a little bit lower and get a more pronounced effect on that. Again, it really isolates the biceps in quite an extreme way. If it hurts your shoulders or feels a bit weird and you don't connect with it, a good alternative is to stand with a cable on a low pulley with the elbow behind. But I prefer this. I find the stretch a lot more extreme, a lot more challenging exercise. And again, you really don't need to be going heavy for this. This is making it hard with light weights. Alright, set one, incline dumbbell curl. Hey, must be the winning. Getting a sick arm pump already just from these. These are the best exercises for isolating the biceps, in my opinion, but I don't see them done very often, so maybe it's one you should try out and compare to your current regimen. Set 2. The other thing with this exercise, is I'd recommend you don't do it first in your routine. Do it second or third in a biceps thing, so they're a bit warmed up, because the stretch can be a little bit achy if you start on it. This is set 3 now. Oh, it gets hard quickly, this one. Give you another one from further away. Show the whole dumbbell rack here, and I'm not going to do a drop set on this particular exercise because it's getting intense enough as it is without, and the reps are dropping off without, so I'll just hit it again and then we'll move on. Pop my weights away, and I'm thinking something more neutral could be the next exercise for a variety of angles here, or something a little bit more like hammer grip or reverse grip. Let's see what's available. So next up, I'm using the Cybex arm curl machine. Now, this is kind of a gym tour special because in terms of my training recommendations, I'd recommend that you get more variety of angles when you use multiple exercises. And this is the same sort of thing as a preacher curl, really, which we hit that angle with the spider curl first exercise. So not really recommending that you put this in this order, but I want to try it while it's here, while I've got the opportunity, because I haven't used this particular piece before. If it's for variety, I'd say something neutral, or something hammer grip or reverse curl would give you like full biceps coverage. So that's my training recommendation, but this is for the video because I want to try it. And actually, honestly, the angle that I've got with the camera here gives you a nice bicep flex right in your face for the camera. So it's all for the video, it's all for me trying this thing out really. I'm going to go a touch heavier than that, but that's decent. And I prefer this to the hammer strength preacher curl machines, if I'm honest. But I can certainly go heavier. I'm going to see what the full stack's like. Just reposition so you can see that there. So I like the angle of this machine. Now we'll test it out for maximum difficulty on the load, and I'll know what it's all about for if I ever encounter this on my travels in future. Yeah, so it turns out on the full stack that's about right. Okay, last one on here. I'll just do the 3 sets because it's a little bit of a duplication. Yeah, I like it. For a machine, I'm not usually a fan of machines for biceps, but for a machine, that's really nice. Would do it again. So my last bicep exercise is going to be a cable rope hammer curl. It's a good one to include if you're getting that variety of different angles on the biceps. It's particularly good for bringing in the forearms a bit more, so it's why I avoid it, because my forearms have got a little bit overdeveloped compared to my biceps, and I don't want to be like Popeye, you know. I don't want to be with massive forearms and no biceps. I've been laying off this kind of thing, but until you have a problem like that, you can include it. So I'm just including it occasionally, set one. I'm keen to get on with this tour actually. You can see all the pictures they've got up behind me. They all look to be taken from magazines, so they're not like members of here or anything. They're all classic pictures. I can see Franco Columbu, Steve Reeves, Larry Scott, Frank Zane. I'll probably identify all of them if I looked for long enough. Sergio Oliva, The Myth. Yeah, Sean Ray. There's some good pictures up there. We'll take a proper look on the tour. We'll get on with set 2 on this now. That's alright mate, I'll use this one, yeah. Have a good one. I was just asking about sharing the cables, but there's 2 sets, so it's all good. Always proper friendly atmosphere in the real gym, you know. Yeah, it seems to be no different. Just get a couple more sets on here, show you a different vantage point of the places I do. Make this the last couple of sets on here, but I already know what I'm going to start with on the triceps, and it's going to be a different exercise to what's been included in any of the other videos. So you should definitely subscribe if you want to pick up a huge repertoire of different exercises, everything you might find out there. Just plug myself a little bit. Why not? Why not? I'm doing these videos every day. I want people to enjoy them. Okay, set 4, here we go, last one. Last one on biceps, make it count. Yeah. My biceps are absolutely fried from that. And you know how I know? Because in between these cross tables they've got a chin-up bar, like pull-up bar. And I can't do a single chin-up. Look, because my biceps are destroyed. Look. Oh, maybe one. Yeah, we'll call that one. I'm also 21 stone, which doesn't help. But biceps are knackered. So for my first exercise on triceps, I found the hammer strength seated dip, plate loaded. I put 4 plates on each side, so we've got 160 kilos, that's whatever the machine weighs on the go here. And I've always found this machine really brings in the triceps a lot more than the pecs in most ways of holding the handles. So much more on triceps than using bodyweight dips or weighted dips. But if you're looking for more chest or more of a compound exercise blend there, I'd recommend the normal dips or add some weight to it with a weight belt. But for triceps, I do quite like this one and I haven't used it for ages. I'll get into set 1 now. That's tough. I think I've not got the pads on right for being secure enough for this kind of weight, but I'll give it another go on another set here. I'm beginning to think I haven't got this seat low enough. Well, set 3, just so I know for in future, I'm going to take it down a couple, take a bit of weight off, and sort of have a go at doing that a little bit more carefully, so I know for using this machine in the future. Because I do have access to it elsewhere, I just don't find myself using it very often. And take a couple of those off. And go for one last set just to have a feel for it on a different seat height. I feel like I might get more range of motion and more feel for it there. Okay, as we're going lighter, I feel like I don't need any more rest than that. Yeah, that was it. On this one, just make sure to get the seat low enough that you're getting your arms higher up. and you get more triceps to work on it that way. So yeah, that's hard work. I'll find something a little bit more basic on the next triceps exercise and a different angle, as you're probably getting used to with these videos. Multiple exercises per muscle group, do some different angles. Moving on. So something a lot more basic for the next tricep exercise, one we know and love, the tricep pushdown. This is more like focusing on the lateral head of the triceps. It's kind of like the front of the horseshoe, you know, the bit that shows like in the side of your arm, like through your sleeves most clearly. That's what's emphasised when you do these pushdown kind of motions. So I don't know how heavy the waist stack's going to be, so set one's going to be a little bit of an experiment. Yeah, we won't call that set one, that was ultralight. We'll show you. Put the stack on. Give that a go. I could do at least twice that much. What was going on there? There we go. Now let's go properly. Come on. I'm hungry again. Can you believe that? I asked them for their biggest burrito and doubled up on the churros and seemed to be ready for the next feeding. Easy peasy. I'm getting restless now for some that feels real nice. Making sure I'm going... Oh, you can sort of make sure that you're going to failure if you tack on a few partials at the end of every set. It's a nice method of making sure that you're doing that on the exercises where it's safe to do so, of course. Get a couple more of these. But I'm still good. Definitely a priority up there for me. Don't need too much rest. Let's just dive in again. I'm going to make the last one a drop set because that worked so well. I felt a really, really good pump on the triceps when I did it on the last arm session on pushdowns. So that's going to be the last set. Then we move on. So here we go with the last one. Wouldn't it be wonderful if like an exercise as straightforward as this, getting a few more reps here and there each week, or just translated into way heavier bench pressing from the tricep involvement. I don't really feel that it does. But I'm going to keep concentrating on that with those dumbbells. I want to be bench pressing 70 kilo dumbbells all on my own for reps with no problem. It's a little goal in the next few months. Here we go. Nah. Oh. So that's me spent. That is biceps and triceps all done, and I'm prioritising biceps at the moment. As you saw, I've done twice as many exercises there. I kind of fancied something as a skull crusher. Was hoping for some sort of machine like that for the triceps, but they haven't got that. They got the free weights, so I've done rather a lot of that lately, and don't really like connecting too much and achy elbows. So I feel like with the drop sets and really pushing the exercises that I did, that is good for today. I did want to do a little pose down, and I did want to measure my arms for the session. I did promise these things, but it's not a suitable day today. There's quite a few women in here, and it's a little bit more chilled out. I'm just sort of reading the room, and it's not a place for me to be getting my tits out and all that. So there's no pose down, and also they like it tidy in here. So I've been told to put my bag over in the changing room, which is fine. So it just means I haven't got the tape measure here and the battery to have enough time to move on to such fooling around. And yeah, they like it tidy in here, and it's sort of chill and sensible. And I'm feeling like that's not the one today. So all the more reason for you to stick with the channel, because all of these little teasers have been thrown out, and they're going to happen. I will demonstrate that I've got the 21-inch arms, not the 21. No, that's an exaggeration. 20, but that's quite good. I feel like the 20-inch arm is kind of the 4-minute mile of bodybuilding. You know, no one really. I don't think anyone really did it until like late 50s, early 60s, something like that. Now it's just kind of de rigueur to get 20 plus. If you're not 22 plus, you're not in the open bodybuilding elite caliber really. But I'm a classic, so I can be smaller. I have to be smaller to make a weight limit. So as usual, I've got all my excuses prepared. So that's that. That's like thinking about the arms. I could have done a little bit more on triceps, but as I say, the joints haven't been loving the skull crusher one, and I couldn't find anything interesting to try for that. So I just want to get things moving and leave the horseshoes alone till next time. Maybe they'll get a bit more rest and be better for my pressing goals, my chest dumbbell press, bench press with the dumbbells that they can assist with. I don't know why they call the triceps like a horseshoe anyway. For me it looks like more of a croissant, you know. Kind of, once it's like all striated, it's got like the lines in it, like a nice almond croissant. So you can tell I'm getting a little food focus. That meal earlier was not enough. It was tasty, but it was not enough. So let's get on with it. Let's take the tour. It's what you've been waiting for, and it's a great gym. All the gyms that I showcase are awesome, and this is no exception. So let's go back to where we came in and walk around the whole area, see what they've got. Come along. So you saw outside before. This is where you come in with your reception on the right. I just want to take a moment to look at some of the nice photos they got up here. This looks to be the section with people that have been members here, or like people that have visited here and sent something as a gift to include on the wall. Yeah, I mean there's some famous people here, isn't there? Or Ronnie we were talking about yesterday, he's got one signed up there. Yeah, there's loads from the classic era and the modern day. I've seen some really cool ones here with Sergio, Dorian. Yeah, we won't name them all, but I can't help but name a few favourites. Kevin Labroni. Yeah, that's just nice. It just makes you feel at home to be like in a bodybuilding kind of gym. And then we've got the weighing scales here. A few more pictures. And then the first stuff that you see when you walk in is all this cardio business. So you've got the treadmills, you've got the bikes. Shall save the best till last. We'll get the cardio out of the way, and then the headline act can be all of the resistance gear that we're really here for. So that's that bit of cardio. There's the Stairmaster. A few of these. I don't even know what they call them, so I have no use for them. I'm just keeping it completely broke. Right, there's a rowing machine. Lovely. That's that over and done with. Let's get on to the real stuff. So we've got a nice old-fashioned lat pull-down station and pec deck on the other side. That's the elbow pad pec deck that I'm not so keen on. Then we've got a few bits for legs here. So that's the Cybex glute kickback machine. We've got an overhead press, also by Cybex. It's all Cybex in this corner. A chest fly, another elbow pad one. The seated leg curl, also Cybex. The Cybex arm curl that I was riding my arms on earlier. The Cybex leg extension, squeezed in here. Then they've got the abduction and adduction machines, also Cybex. We saw the overhead press. I'm just going to keep out of people's way that are training there. We've got a chest press in use, also Cybex by the looks of it. We've got a crunch machine in use. We'll just keep out of people's way, shall we? Come back around and look at a few bits from the other side. So I'm just we'll come back to all of this, do things in order to make sure I don't miss anything important. On this side we've got the leg extension again. We've got a seated row next to it. We've got that looks like a very old model rather. They used to call it a ridden row. I don't know if they ever still call it that, but that looks like a really old one. Then we've got another lat pull down station, and we've got the Life Fitness pec deck and rear delt fly combo. It looks like a different one to the Life Fitness pec deck that I've been using lately and found to be probably the heaviest. Then we've got a bench for lying on for abs. We've got the chest or ab supported T-bar row. We've got a dip and pull up station. We've got this row machine that I would have quite liked to try if it had been a back day. I'm not really familiar with this manufacturer. It's Arcuate seated row. It looks to be one of the ones that kind of like pulls outwards. So I would imagine that would really hit the terrace like quite hard, but I'd have to try it. But not with my biceps in this state and on a back day. Really have to come again. Another lat pull down. So they're quite keen on the back wings with their lat pull downs in this place. We've got the Cybex row. That's very similar to what I'm familiar with, and that's what we've seen. That's just the leg adduction and abduction and chest press, just seen from the other side. We'll come round. We've seen these, and we can just come round to the dumbbell area. We've got big old row of dumbbells. I'm not sure what they go up to, but I'm going to try and find out if I'm not too much in people's way having a session. In the corner there is a free weights creature curl bench, the hammer strength one. Yeah, we look to have dumbbells going up to 57s. That's the heaviest that I'm seeing, unless those ones down on the floor on the other side. I'm just going to come around and have a quick look at those. Okay, we got up to 57s and then a jump again to 70s there. So if you wanting to push yourself, we've got dumbbells up to 70 kilos. So that's the dumbbells done. Then we've got another dip station with leg raise. We've got a flat bench and an incline bench. Another flat bench behind it there, and another flat bench beside it. So a lot of room for bench pressing. You've got 3 flat benches and 1 incline. I'm just trying to see if they have got decline. The decline is right behind me. So you've got 1 incline, 1 decline, and 3 flat benches. Then you've got a set of dual adjustable pulley cables with a pull-up bar in the middle. That looks to be Cybex station, and another one to my other side. I'm not sure the manufacturer of this Green's gym equipment. A lot of this stuff is quite old-fashioned in a good way. Another pull-up bar at the top of that I was struggling with for my one rep. Then we've got a T-bar row station, and we've got a hack squat, and this looks really old. I don't know who's made this, but it looks proper sturdy and it looks really wide, so you could be quite comfortable on that and not slip. I would certainly like to give that a go, that hack squat there. And then on the other side of here, you've got 2 power cages on a lifting platform. So you've got a big lifting platform up here, and then power cages that you can obviously put benches into, power cage, squat rack, whatever you want to call it. You've got loads of those, and these are the pictures that I'm talking about. So they actually all look to be from a book or magazine, and they're all famous guys. That was who I wanted to look like when I first discovered bodybuilding, Steve Reeves. But as you get more into it and you kind of tastes develop and get more extreme with it, you want to look like more like this guy, Jerry Cutler. Jerry. So that's those guys. But the more interesting stuff is at the entrance, you know, the stuff that's been signed. Anyway, they've got boxing equipment, and then all of this side is their trademark yellow going on, and mostly hammer strength, plate loaded upper body stuff, and a couple of bits of Cybex as well. So you got the Cybex assisted pull up and dip, the one with the foot stand. You got a Cybex Smith machine, the straight up and down one, and both of these pieces I know are excellent. So they've got both of those at zone, and just beyond that they've got another Smith machine, and that looks to be on an ever so slight diagonal plane, which is not always my favourite. Then they've got the horizontal leg press by Cybex, familiar with that. They've got lying leg curl Cybex. Magnum looks to be an overhead press. Looks to be another overhead press behind it, just there. Those look quite similar. And then all of this stuff in between is the hammer strength stuff. So I'm going to come round, try and keep out of people's way, and highlight some of the key pieces. I'm at my hammer strength happy place right now. That's the standing or seated shrug one. This is the tricep dipper that I've done earlier in the workout. That's their V squat. This one is their shoulder press. So this is the one where it's kind of pressing more in front, not their behind the neck press one. And then you've got the lateral raises one. Not such a huge fan of that because it's a missed opportunity to have like a cable pulley and resistance all the way through, just that kind of angle, and free weights on it. Not such a fan of that one. The hammer strength preacher curl machine, and then this baby, like I really credit this for the development of my back. This is one of the main exercises I've used over the years, the isolateral high row, hammer strength high row one. That's a mainstay of my routine, highly recommended. This is the low to high kind of row, I forget what they call it, I don't use it very often. I prefer stuff like T-bar rows more for hitting that kind of angle, and emphasizing the work on the trapezius. The gripper, the machine crunch. This one looks to be the incline press. This is the one that's in the other legends that I used and really enjoyed. It's called the super incline press, and it's on a steeper incline for chest pressing, really for the upper pectorals. That one I've only used a few times, but I'm a fan. And this is the decline press. Not so keen on that. I kind of like my body weight and weighted dips, and that's my lot. I've just been through through all of it while avoiding people training. So I'll just come back out. It's all on one floor here, and then you've got men's and women's changing rooms. I'll just take another look all the way around the gym floor there. It's a good use of the space. It's organised sensibly. I think one thing that I'd point out is that they could do with a few more plates, like if it got busy. Like I've been fine today, but if it got busy and there were more than one or two monsters in here, you'd have problems, I think. So that would be like the one thing that I would say like could be a bit of a thing. But I highly encourage you to visit. It's up there with Legends in Haringey. Oh, I forgot to spot this one. We've got the leg press there, so that's one of your traditional leg press machines that you got going on, and next to that is the back piper extension in use. So yeah, that's all of it, and then we've got some merchandise like up here as well. One or two other photos. I'll just zoom in on those. It's Dorian actually. Yeah, it's Dorian, it's Arnold. I'm not sure what the other ones are, but yeah, it looks to have quite a nice stringer vest available. I would have to try it on, of course, because it's important with a stringer vest that it just sits perfectly under the lat and exposes all the best you've got of your back. When you find that one, you buy it in every colour because it's a keeper. There's the baby dumbbells. There's those bits from the other side, so just pan round from the other side. Great gym, Legends, on Ridley Road in Dalston, Hackney, North London. So that brings us to the final segment of the video. I hope you enjoyed the workout, learnt a few things for your arm routine, and I hope you like this gym. As I said before, this is really just to represent and promote real gyms, so not really reviewing or critiquing them, to be honest. That's not really the goal here. The goal here is to just kind of promote gyms in London and beyond that I think represent a real training environment, a real gym, and have a nice aesthetic on my channel. So thanks to Legends at Dalston, that was awesome. Another great place. I'd say it's very it's very friendly there again, just like Legends in Haringey, well equipped, you know, multiple things that get busy or popular, like your Smith machines, like your squat racks, like your cables. You've got dumbbells going up heavy, you know. It's only being finicky, like wanting more than that, really, because in there you could keep developing your physique forevermore and don't have to get fancy with it. In fact, for me, sometimes it's the atmosphere is more important, and the look and feel of it in there. I really liked it. I really did. It's another great one. Definitely come down here. Hope you can find it, and the video assisted with that. So that's I think that was number 7 or number 8 on the gym tours here, but I'm going to do a campaign summary video in due course. I just need to get a big map of London and put stickers all over it and explain where I'm going and when, and what the different strengths are of these different places, so you can pick somewhere to visit yourself and support these places. You know, these independent gyms that keep going are supporting real bodybuilding, real training, a real gym. There's no nonsense, and you know, I just want to kind of promote that while having a good environment on my channel. So I hope you feel that too. I know that there's some loyal followers and subscribers here that like these videos, and I always appreciate the comments when this is your kind of thing. I've seen a few of your comments just now from yesterday, so actually that could be a nice little summing up if I just respond to a couple of comments from yesterday's full day of eating and shoulder workout. On my phone I don't have your names, it just says user blah 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 blah, so I do apologise, I'm not addressing you by name. Someone says, brother, I'm coming off a bulk right now and I know exactly how you feel. I enjoy being shredded and can't wait to reveal the new muscle gains underneath the bloat lord body. I like that, the bloat lord. I think think the bloat lord, it sounds better than the water buffalo. I think 'cause I haven't got the water retention this time round, because my protocol's been a little bit tweaked, a little bit optimised. I'm more a woolly mammoth than a bloat lord or a water buffalo. But a bloat lord is probably making great gains. So, I wish you all the best. I think if you've made it to being a genuine bloat lord this off season, and you shred that down, you're going to see genuine improvements there, mate. So all the best with the cut. Let's see what you look like. Next one. I love English breakfast. That meal looks amazing. I love British food and bodybuilding. I grew up on Dorian Yates. Yeah, great comment. Like, I heard some people say that there's no English food, or English food sucks. So, like, are you for real? We've got loads. We've got full English breakfast, fish and chips, Sunday roast, bangers and mash, toad in the hole, cottage pie, shepherd's pie. We've got loads of dishes, and they're all great. What people are talking about, they say, the food isn't good. It's really good, and that was a beast of a breakfast. One I'll go back for. I might film a little bit more in that cafe, because it was good fun. It was good fun meeting Big Mike, the former bodybuilder. Dorian Yates. I think that when I think of Dorian Yates, I mainly think of like that photo shoot that just like came out, and he looked like something people had never seen before. I think it was like the 1993 photo shoot, about 5 or 6 weeks out from the Olympia that year, and he just looks like enormous, like we haven't seen before. I think he took it to the next level with that one. So that's what I think of when I think of Dorian. I think of that photo shoot. But he's I think people really relate to him, because he's not like one of these like super aesthetic, have to be born like it to look like it in the quality that he had, if that makes sense. So it's not like one of these kind of like a Flex Wheeler or a Sean Ray, where you kind of have to be like genetically put together in that kind of structure and muscle shape and stuff to look that bloody good. He's kind of like just grinded out the most mass and got it the most granite hard, and it's just like dirty hard work, and looks awesome in a different kind of way, in a monstrous, like, extreme way. And I think for the impact that he made, like, he still has a massive influence over British bodybuilding. I think the way that people like to train here is influenced by his kind of ethos. I mean, I don't do the low volume thing, but you watch his videos, he's still doing like multiple sets, so it's not as different. It's just he's training really hard, and I always like to train real hard, and I think over here we do train hard. No offense to our cousins across the pond, but I think we train harder here. Someone prove me wrong. But yeah, that's the influence of Dorian. I've actually met him. He did a visit to Zone Gym, and I spoke with him for quite a while, and I got his old book signed, and I think Dorian's great. I think his physique was next level when he came out in 1993. I think the only thing I could say about Dorian, it's not his fault, but I sort of think I wouldn't have given him the 97. I think for me 97, I like Nasser. I think Nasser in the front double biceps that year might be the best in that shot that we have ever seen, and I think I sort of like Nasser that year, if I'm just stating my subjective personal preferences. But Dorian and bodybuilding, and British bodybuilding, it's one forever. Next one, your channel is. Oh, thanks, man. He says your channel is way underappreciated. Awesome content. As a fellow bodybuilder, I can relate so much to your cover on here. Godspeed on hitting the 3 bills, brother. Hey, thank you. Like, it makes my day and encourages me to keep making a daily video when I get comments like that there's an audience for like this kind of thing, sort of showcasing real training and covering all aspects of bodybuilding, kind of hopefully in an entertaining way and in real gyms. And if you think it's underappreciated and you want to help me out, just spread the word. Post the YouTube channel link on your social media, talk about me in the comments on other channels, and we can grow it together, or you can keep it secret, and you can be cool and a hipster that you're part of this underground thing. You're on the underground, like, cool, not many people know it channel, so it's up to you. You want to be cool, or you want to help me out? I just appreciate the comments, to be honest. So thank you. And then there's a few comments from yesterday, but if you want me to respond on video to your comments tomorrow, pop them in the comments today, and we'll have a bit of banter about it tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'll be training tomorrow. Quite possibly legs, but then no one will watch it. It's like YouTube is so broed out that you get massive views on like a little chest day or a little arm pump like today. So today will be big because it was arms, and then I'll be like killing it doing like 6 plates a side on a hack squat, or doing a back workout with like 8 plates on a T-bar, just killing it, thinking this is a great video, and no one's watching it because it's not like the bro muscle, it's like chest and arms. So people will get it in time. People will get it. I think you've got to appreciate every part of a physique to have that balance, and you've got to appreciate and enjoy and put full effort into every part of training to like realise the full final product. Well, you definitely do if you have to compete. I wouldn't help anyone competing that's not going to train full body, that's for sure, and train hard like full body. I put an awful lot of effort into my legs and my back. My legs are actually bigger than they look. At the top they're like 30 inches, but they don't look it because I'm 6'3", so that's the thing with legs. When you're sort of tall and filling out that kind of frame, it's a big old job. It just takes some time. But yeah, and I think, yeah, for upper body power and strength and hauling some heavy weight, you get those heavy back workouts and you'll know about it. Just no one else will know about it because it's not like the thing on YouTube. So it's like I look forward more to the chest days because I think, like, you're right, yeah, people are going to be up for this. People are going to be up for this, especially if it lands on a Monday. But yeah, if I'm just cracking on with my training and my knees feel fine, it'll be legs tomorrow. Otherwise it'll be a rest day, and I'll think of something else to film and respond to your comments from today then. But I need to make a move now. I need to get back so I can slice it and dice it and have it out tonight for when people are sort of sitting down to relax for the evening, eating their dinner. That's what I do. I always watch people's stuff when I'm having my dinner, like that Ronnie one that landed last night at the perfect time. That was awesome. So hopefully I can land this at a time when someone's interested to be entertained while they pop on their chicken and rice or monster cheat meal or whatever. So yeah, I'll get going. I'm gonna pick the rubbish bits out of this, leave all the good bits, and take out the bits that weren't funny when I tried to be funny, and make it funny and interesting if possible. And I hope you had a good day training today, and we're back on it tomorrow. Cheers.